and into the pond. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. So the great tee shot left him here, now his second from relatively close range. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. One of the great things about this golf course, Frank, a variety of par 3s, different yardages. Here at the 13th, 181-yard par 3.
Yeah, this is where you have to be careful on the tee there. Anything left's just going to be eaten up by that lake. Matter of fact, if you hit one with a little bit of a hook and it catches the mound, it can still kick into the lake. So this one here, just be a little cautious on the tee.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. A left-to-right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Oh, he nearly saved his par, but that comes up just a little bit short.
Brilliant touch. Just for a little harder.
Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. If If you're just joining us, we're at the 15th hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 449-yard par 4. Frank, what's in store here?
One of the prettiest tee shots on the golf course, Rich. Once again, you're coming out of a chute of trees, big bunker down the right side. Really, you want to hug that right side, though. It gives you a better entry into this green.
And that's going to wind up in a great spot, left center of the fairway. He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for a second. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15, and he'll stay at 2 under. So, Frank, not much movement here on moving day and even par round. And they're going to find themselves pretty well out of the picture.
Yeah, even par on the third round is certainly.
Four decades ago, this was swampland, a seemingly ordinary tract of land, no different from any other in this section of Florida. Today, this land will be anything but ordinary. Today, it will test the finest golfers in the world, eager to claim the sport's richest prize. This is the final round of the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, live final round coverage of the Players. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader, a man who's won here in Florida on the PGA Tour, Sungjae Im, he's got it to 14 under par. We'll head out to the action at the par 3, 13th. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Final round of this year's Players' Championship from Ponte Vedra Beach. And Frank, the young golfer we've been watching all week, playing this event for the first time. Even if this week does not end in victory, which looks fairly likely, this has to be a thrill to know that you've come in here against the world's best and more than held your own.
Remember, this is just March, so we've got a lot of season to play at the end of this. And I think when you look through that leaderboard come the end of the day and look at all the players you've beaten for a start, and so few in front of you, you have to leave this event with confidence. It has to set you up for the rest of the season, especially in your rookie year.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain. All right, Frank, this one gets everybody's attention. 14th, 481 yards, par 4.
It's not just the length of this hole. Water down the left, mounds to the right. This is it. You got to buckle up here. Tee it up. This has to be your best swing.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Second shot now, it has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub. Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone. Yeah, on putts this long, so hard to gauge the speed, and that's maybe about what you'd expect. Nicely judged, though it's 4-5 here at par 3. And he'll drop back now to 1 under par. Frank, the 15th hole certainly has the respect of the professionals.
But you're right. This is a positional hole where just keep the ball down the left center. You can't go too far, though, because you'll get blocked out or you'll run out of fairway. From there, it's really about knowing where the flag is, what position on the green, because this is another green that's not flat. If the second shot lands on the wrong portion of the green, it'll finish well away from the hole.
Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Nope. Good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And that's going to move him back down to even par. This is a fun hole, starting this closing stretch. They call it the gauntlet here at TPC Sawgrass. Par 5 at 523 yards. You think back, some of the great moments. Freddie Couples making eagle here. Davis Love through the trees in the rain suit on his way to victory. And then Craig Perks in one of the all-time upsets, chipping in here at the par 5. So now from just off the green, call it the fringe. This will be long and tricky, but it is a look for eagle. See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. That a poor roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And he's into red figures now at 1 under par. Frank, how early in the round are you thinking about the shot at 17?
Well, when you're playing well, you're pushing it ahead. Maybe you don't think about it till 14 or 15. If you're struggling, you might be thinking it early as the 5th or the 6th hole. But put it this way, when you make the walk from 16 to 17, you are thinking of it every inch of the way.
That needs to get up. Nah, I'll tell you, this hole's hard enough on a calm day. When the winds are up, it is darn near impossible. Okay, so now after the drop and the penalty stroke, this will become his 3rd shot now at the par 3. Nope, that ball's going to meet a similar fate to the first one. It is into the water as well. All right, so drop taken, that will bring up a 5th shot on the way. That is into the hazard. The wheels are coming off a bit here at the end. Might be time to move on and hope to finish strong at 18. Now to the final hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. Frank, is this one of the toughest finishing holes in the sport?
It is, because the simple reason you've played 17 holes and the job isn't done yet.
That one gonna split the middle, maybe get a little rollout as well. That is a good, solid tee shot. Frank, it's all about focus and positive imagery, isn't it, here on this approach shot at the 18th?
You have to be precise with your target here. You can't be looking left at the water or mounds on the right. Plus, there's all the mounding on the screen. So, in the end, look at the flag, aim at the flag, go there.
Okay, a good putt for his par here at the 18th green. And that will make this a 76 for this final round. So, Frank, our golfer just could not get things going here in this final round, and it winds up a disappointing finish.
And hopefully it's not a bad habit too, because as we know, they normally give out trophies on Sundays, so you do not want to get in a habit of playing poorly on Sundays.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the rugged Pacific coast of Oregon, it's opening round coverage of the Pacific Championship. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. Very little action to speak of here in the early morning hours. He's on top by 1 entering play. We'll get into the action here on the tee at the par 3 12th. Still work to do to get this on the green. This his second.
Just a little over ambitious on that chip shot. It just sailed past.
A good 20-footer here. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. So a tough hole. It's in for bogey at 12. And that's going to drop him back to 4 under par. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. That one looking a little right. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape. So now this one, got to have enough to get up a fairly steep slope. This for eagle. Just ideal. Good speed on that putt and just a tap in remaining. Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. On to a tough one now, the par 4 14th, listed at 390 yards. Pot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Ball above his feet here as he decides how to play his second. Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. Now this for another birdie.
18 feet from the bottom of the cup.
Kidding. This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. Okay, that's going to be finished off for his bogey. And that won't help the cause one bit. 4 holes to go as we come to the par 3 15th, measuring at 206 yards. Best to avoid the short right bunker, which is the deepest on the golf course. Putting one is not. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Everybody goes to the range and they all want to hit 300-yard short shots. But those little chip shots are just as important.
Yes, Will. That is in for par here at 15. And he'll stay at 5 under. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader. Just worry about...
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Pacific Northwest and Bandon Dunes Golf Resort, live second-round coverage of the Pacific Championship. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Hideki Matsuyama is the leader. He's at 9 under. We head out to the course as we pick up the action on the tee at the par 4 fourth. Frank, springtime has arrived. It's beautiful in many parts of the country. In the golf world, you and I know that means that the majors have just about arrived. But we also know that it is much more than the majors these days. There is that very lucrative and prestigious race for the FedEx Cup. You want to just keep amassing points. Make sure you're inside the top 125. Make it to the playoffs. And to this point, our featured golfer is inside that number.
Yeah, 125 is huge. People think maybe we spend too much time on it. But it actually guarantees that you're going to come back next year. So that's the first tick of the box, right? And then it also gives you a chance to make that first play-up event. You start to find some form. You parlay that all the way into the Tour Championship, and you become one of the best players in the world overnight. So a lot can change in just a few months.
Lost that one out of bounds, and that is a costly stroke. Now this will be counted as the 4th shot after going OB on that previous shot. Okay, a disappointing 6 here at par 4. And he'll fall back to 5 under. We turn northward along the beach here at the 445-yard par 4 fifth. Like the previous hole, the landing area is a narrow one, and it doesn't get much easier from there. The green's protected by a big bunker on the right, and be careful. because those onshore breezes like to push the ball that way. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Well, no one better to assess this situation than Notah Begay III, who came through the Korn Ferry Tour to win twice as a rookie on the PGA Tour. And Notah, our featured player here in contention early. Now, granted, it's just a Friday, but you start to get the sense that some of that success in the lower levels, the amateur days, could pay big dividends here.
Yeah, if you just take a look at this player's pedigree, it's blue chip. Great success at the collegiate and amateur levels, but this is the PGA Tour. You've got to go out there. You've got to continue to press forward. Looking good early on the Friday, but we got a long way to go to the end.
Just 5 feet left.
Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay right where he is. The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. That voice in your head will be telling you, don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Oh my goodness, how did that not just drip into the hole? What a putt there, nearly an incredible par. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. We make our turn away from the ocean now and head to the par 4 7. At 411 yards, it offers a nice wide fairway to sort of bomb away into. That will likely leave an uphill approach for the second to a green that is one of the more difficult on the course. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
this from about 10 feet.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or bomb it over those 2 fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach. This started toward the left side.
With that hole cut in the middle right, this nice drive down the left side certainly opens up the second shot.
Should be able to spin this if he wants. 96 yards left for his second.
Well, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line.
I know it's the second shot golf course, but what an iron shot. I don't care. That's the first, the last. That's a great shot.
Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And that's going to move him to 8 under. So our featured golfer here, pretty solid through the first 2 days, safely through to the weekend and squarely in the conversation.
That's right, Rich. Get off to a good start tomorrow, throw a few birdies in early, and could make it extremely exciting come